Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a little sit down catch up video and just talk about where I've been and just go over that. And I just saw that my grandfather put up my new picture, so shout out to my grandfather. But without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Okay, so it's been a while since I've spoken to y'all and I've missed it. I really have, and I've just been going through a lot, so I'm happy to be back and talking to you guys and just giving you guys like an update on what has been going on. Repping Clemson for my bestie, shout out to Glenda. But let's just get right into it. All right, so following graduation, I fell into a depression. It was a high functioning depression where I was still, moving, doing things, like being active. I went to Puerto Rico, which was such an amazing experience, and I also went to Miami. I was supposed to go to St. Thomas, but I ended up in Miami because of a whole flight issue. That's a different story for another time. But I had gone on vacations and just really tried to clear my mind and prepare for a new journey. But during that time, I was still struggling. I was still depressed, and nobody noticed. Nobody really spoke about it. Nobody spoke to me and wanted to know what was going on. So it was hard and frustrating. And it's like out of college, you want to find a job right in your field. So I worked an internship with Sony Music Entertainment this summer, and it was the best thing that I could have asked for to prepare me for what I want for myself. And while currently I'm not working in that position, as of yet, I am currently a teacher's aide for special needs kids, and I love it. And I'm just taking it with stride, and I feel like right now this is where I'm meant to be. So I'm happy with the job that I have currently, and I will be still pursuing a job in entertainment following my contract. But right now, my focus is helping these children and being a support system for them and the teachers that I work with as well. So following obtaining that job, I was just really lost, and I was in a place where I felt like I didn't know who I was anymore. And I'm still kind of figuring things out and trying to figure out who I am, and I know I just have to be patient and put it in God's hands. And that led me to want to rededicate myself to God and focus on really truly being still. I have a hard time with just being with myself, and I'm still having a hard time doing that. I found myself looking for things and people that are within me that I just have to tap into. I've held on to relationships and people and friendships that really just didn't do me any good. Instead of sticking to my gut and moving forward and trying to find people who are on my same wavelength. I feel like I've entertained people that I knew weren't good for me because I wanted them to be good for me, even though in my spirit, I knew that they weren't. This year has been a struggle for me because I feel like while God is removing these people from my life and it's for a reason, I'm losing so many people. And sometimes maybe it's just the sound around me that I need to just understand, everybody that comes in your life is not meant to be there forever. And it's like you want to hold on to that so tight because you don't want to lose just interaction. I personally know I have a hard time just being social in general. So when people come into my life, I feel like, you know, they broke down that wall, they're able to get to me, so they're supposed to be in my life. But that's not how it works. Sometimes, you know, you're just supposed to learn a lesson from them and keep it pushing. I know that I have a tough exterior. I have a RBF, if you know what that means. And I'm just closed off because I don't trust people. And sometimes it's okay to trust people, even if they're the wrong people, because you're supposed to learn from that, and I get it. But it's still hard to open yourself up constantly to be hurt. And that's what happens to me often, because while I'm closed off, I'm such a loving person. I'm such a caring person. I put 100% into the people that I'm around and people that I care for. So when it happens, especially this year, it's hard. And I felt alone. And I've had that feeling before when I was younger and I was bullied, and you feel like nobody's there for you. But like this type of alone is different. It's like you could be in a crowd of people and you could be at a party just having a good time and still feel like you're the only one there. Like nobody's really watching you. And that's what I feel like. I feel like nobody's really taking the time to get to know me, to get to know who I am and what I want for myself. It's like you guys see the outside. You guys see what I want you to see, but you don't see what's behind closed doors and what I deal with and how much I put up with. And that's what's frustrating, and it's hard. Another thing that I wanted to touch on quickly is my ex. I feel like some people have asked about it, and I don't want to go into too much detail because it's really not anybody's business. But me and him are still, well, we're still friends. But we are not together. We haven't been together since November. I have been single, but it's been a like cloud area where people were questioning, so I just wanted to address that. Um, so yeah, really truly coming into my own, being my own person, and being single is new for me. And it's been hard because when you're with somebody since you were 16, I was with the same person almost every day for almost 6 years. It's a hard adjustment. And then you look for those same qualities in other people and you try to mold them into something that they're just not. You get lost and you put yourself in predicaments that you don't want to be in. And that's what I did to myself. And I know this is like a real raw video and people may not like it, but this is something that I feel like I had to do and had to share what I've gone through. Another situation that I dealt with was I had a stalker, quote unquote, and it was somebody I considered a friend. And I feel like that really affected me in ways that nobody will truly understand. To not feel safe and to have let somebody in that you thought was your friend, saw them, you know, often. It bothers you because it's like, so is everybody around you just like around you for the wrong reasons? So from that situation, I just learned that while I am somebody who has a big heart, I have to be limited to who deserves that energy. And it's like, I went into this year speaking all these facts to you guys. If you watch my Instagram stories, I was posting tips of the day so often. And it's like, I was a hypocrite because I would give you guys this advice and I wasn't truly taking in what I was saying. you feel so consumed sometimes with outer things that you just forget to focus in on yourself. So this video for me is just breaking my pain and starting the journey that I'm truly meant to be on, and just really trying to mute the outside noises that are not relevant to what my journey is and the path that I'm supposed to be on. I wanted to share this with you guys because I feel like this video is really for me, but it's to share with you guys the things that I've been through, and just to bring you along on this journey and to really show you my life. It may not be every single little detail because I don't want people all involved. But this was just a rundown of what I've gone through this past year and how hard it's been, and rekindling my relationship with my brothers and trying to get closer to my family and just finding Alana. There's other things that I want to talk about which will be brought up later down the road, but another thing that I feel like is just really important is that I was always known in my family as the one with an attitude. And I don't think it's that I had an attitude. I just think that I felt like I wasn't truly heard. I feel like I had to help everybody in my family and save everybody in my family, but I felt like nobody was saving me. And that's my perspective. That's not to say that that's what my family felt or that's what my friends felt. Because to them, they could be feeling like they're doing everything they can. But for me, I felt otherwise. And as I grow to learn that, your perspective is not the only thing, and you have to see from all perspectives, and that's something that I feel like I do so well now when it comes to like my friends and stuff, but not when it comes to me. So here we are today. I am a teacher's aide. I am 22 years old, turning 23, and I am growing. Yeah. I just hope you guys enjoy this raw, true video and continue to be on this journey with me. Watch my previous videos. I promise that you'll see a lot of changes in my life, and we're always changing, we're always developing, we're always finding new paths. So whatever path and journey that I continue on, I just hope that you guys will be there with me. My page will continue to grow because social media for me is important, not because of wanting to have those followers, even though that's a big thing, but this is something that I truly enjoy and I want for a career. So branding myself and having my YouTube, my Instagram, whatever it may be, is so important for my growth in a career. So I just hope you guys love my content, continue to be with me, and continue to have faith in yourselves that you are capable of being so great, because we all are. We all are destined for greatness. So with that being said, much love and positive energy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.